And the recent killing of 5 people in Okpan, a community in Guma local government area of Benue State, north-central Nigeria, has resulted in 2 neighboring states trading blame over the attackers' origins. While the Benue State governor insists the people responsible are not merely herdsmen, but terrorists who infiltrate the state from Nasarawa State, his Nasarawa counterpart denies the claim. Our next report examines the aftermath of the violence in the area.
This community woke up to a bad day as suspected Fulani herdsmen invaded their village in Guma local government area of Benue State, killing 5 persons in the process.
Morning around 6 o'clock in the morning, we are standing here. We saw militia coming this side and this side, so they decided to pursue us.
Some of the displaced persons say the attackers came in large numbers and were carrying different weapons.
When we came here initially, the chairman of the local government arranged a camp for us in the LGA primary school here. We stayed there for some time, and the different herdsmen they were intended to come and attack us in the Bajimba, so we just ran away. The camp right now is disorganized.
Where we met with them, the population of them overpower us because the population they are. Some of them have cutlass, and most of them that have cutlass, they're almost to 500, and those ones that have gun is the same.
Governor Gabriel Susam was at the village to see the carnage. He also met with some of the villagers. Speaking later, he said the men even attacked his convoy and they could not be ordinary herdsmen.
The manner and the method of attack is beyond ordinary Fulani men. These are well-trained people. You see how they have burned houses, how they have destroyed properties, and how they have displaced people. And the manner that they butchered the people, the 6 people that you saw on ground, and how they were bold enough to attack my convoy. And so these are not just people who are pasturing. These are people who are actually terrorists, who are determined that they will destabilize not just Benue State, but the country. It's the same modus operandi that are using in places like Yoba and Maiduguri that are trying to use here.
If we had gone with a view to attack, then we can say we'll confront them. So that was the position. And of course, when fire was open, we repelled it and then tactically withdrew.
Another threatening dimension to the crisis is the alleged use of chemical weapons by the herdsmen. Accordingly, the Benue State government has ordered an autopsy on the corpses recovered from the villages that were invaded by the herdsmen.
Most of the people who were not shot, but they shot something like was chemical. As they died, they were foaming and blood was gushing out from their noses. That is a clear indication that some kind of chemicals were being used. I want to confirm, I've asked that we will see the dead bodies of those people, and then we'll ask some experts to come and see. And if that is the case, then it means that we're in for a big problem.
One of the survivors speaks of the suffocating effect of the alleged chemical weapons.
We discovered that when our people run away, they will go and die. They will fall down and die.
On the borderline security arrangement with Nasarawa State, Mr. Suswam says Nasarawa remains a transit route for the attackers, but his Nasarawa State counterpart says both states have a common problem with the Fulani herdsmen who remain a challenge to the region.
And these are people who are between Nasarawa and Benue State. So where are they passing? Where are they passing with the weapons? And why won't the government of Nasarawa State intercept that? Because that is the only way route out and in. And so I'm very worried about that.
There's no month that passes without our state having problems between farmers and herdsmen. This has caused so much distress to the people of Nasarawa State. We have to seek the cooperation of security operatives and even traditional rulers that have their domain along the borders. There needs to be a deliberate federal government policy and intervention, special intervention that will reinforce security operatives along the borders of both Benue and Nasarawa State.
The continued crisis between the tea farmers and Fulani headsmen, which has claimed so many lives, continues to be a cause for concern. This one issue the government must tackle promptly. For the big story, Nell Taigbe, Channels Television News.